Hello everybody, it's 3.5 Amphoreus Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1 yet, it's out on my channel right now, so check that out if you want to see the full playthrough. So far, been really enjoying it. I'm actually really excited for this next part. I really liked how 3.5 been playing out. It's been really, like, honestly fun more than anything else. Just gonna do this really quickly, a little update to my predictions list. As if you don't know, I always do this for every single HSR playthrough ever since 3.1. Gonna continue it, but I do a full explanation of this on my first video in part 1. But just to go over real quickly, big Donhan lore drop reveal. I think it's gonna happen. The Astral Express crew is gonna make their way onto Amphoreus. Serija did not accept the Trailblazer as the deliverer and will be jailed. This almost happened. But I was wrong, unfortunately, or fortunately. Hysilens, I still need to figure out how to say that name correctly. Hysilens won't actually kill Serija, which we'll see later if they're still around. Lygus is revealed to be a Genius Society member. It was revealed, very briefly mentioned by Herta and Screwlum, but it was revealed that he is in fact a Genius Society member, and in fact older than Noose, which is crazy. Cyrene is somehow related to March 7th / Evernight. I feel like this is going to be coming up soon. New Titan physical form revealed. This one seems to be not as clear. Himiko, what will show up in story? We'll see. Lygus will die in this patch. I think after the boss fight, Lygus is going to perish. And March 7th, Evernight is an emanator of remembrance or of a higher status Pathstrider, which seems to be coming true, which I'm very happy for, considering I made 4 theories about this. 3 or 4 theories about this. So anyways, that's a little update on the actual story predictions. Let's get started in the story. We came back, I think, like 1,000 years later. I might be wrong, but that seems like 1,000 years later, which is wild. I think they said, I might be doing the math wrong, but I think they said like every second is like 12 days, which is crazy. Which I guess we're gonna find out here. Let's see. Ooh, let's go. Oh yeah, and big thing was the reveal of Evernight and like 5-star March 7th was so cool. Forgot to mention that. That was like the highlight of the last story. It was amazing. Hey kiddo, can you see me? Don't bother responding. This is a pre-recorded video message. Thanks to the little Empress granting access to the ultimate protocol, Screwy and I rewrote the progress of Era Nova while you were away. My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all these complicated principles right now, so let me break it down into simple terms that anyone can understand. Amphoreus has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screwly and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to overwrite a small portion of its logic. Let's take the progress bar as for example. Iron 2's progress bar is currently at 99.98%, and through this rewritten Era Nova, we were confident we could push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative and say 97. A whole percentage, you know, in the matter of the world, is a big deal. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you've dealt with that troubling old Intelligron, don't hesitate to start on the next cycle. Oh shit, so this isn't the last cycle. Oh, there will be one more cycle of Amphoreus. Interesting. And start the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at their most vulnerable during that reset. Oh, interesting. So maybe at the end of 3.6 we will, or 3.5 we'll actually start the actual final cycle. This is crazy. How many cycles are there going to be? I thought they said this one only by initiating this progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, deliverer. Interesting. And that explains why Evernight gave us the core flame of deliverance. Okay.
The chronocognitive anchor?
Nothing happened?
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
Cyrene?
Welcome back, friend.
Not Cyrene? Wait, what happened to her? Didn't she disappeared from with Evernight?
It's been such a long, long time.
What happened to the world? Well, I was gone. I saw March 7th. She...
You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Amphoreus while you were gone.
I wonder if you can calculate how long it's been, how long the Amphoreus experiment has been going based off of the kinda, like I said, I don't remember exactly if it was or if it was really revealed. I don't know why I have the idea that it's been 12 days every second. I wonder if you can calculate how many actual in-universe years was the Amphoreus experiment going on based on a 33 million cycle thing for just Finon.
But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? No, please follow me and turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you.
Left? Oh shit, are they dead?
I'll tell you the story of this 1000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Oh, it has been 1,000 years. Oh, fuck.
Cyrene can't hear me?
Shit. Dude, we're the Avatar. Holy shit, when the world needed us most, we disappeared. Oh no. I feel bad for Cyrene. She was just waiting here. I thought she disappeared with March 7th. Fuck. Dude, it's so empty. Wait, is she even real?
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Oh, Aglaya?
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
Oh no, she's emotionless, Aglaya.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so,
What the fuck has Lygus been doing?
Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Oh,
Terra
Sergio.
Nova will come, and Amphoreus will fall into the destruction.
it seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
What the fuck has Lygus been doing here? What happened to being an impartial, non-interfering Theron, the robot?
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time.
God, I want to know, like, snippets of, I guess is what we're doing, about what happened.
She said, pass the flame into the future.
How the fuck does that work?
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphoreus' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander...
Oh. Cypher.
That Lygus. He's right outside Akama.
Light calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphoreus. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread.
Holy shit. 500?
Come, this way.
That is a fucking ass titan. Holy shit. I thought it was a lot for Thanatos to ask for one person to kill the other. She got 500? What does that have to do with law? Wait, hold on. Let's see. Does this mean anything? Akama, the last city, was a cradle of countless myths. Once, she was like an innocent nymph, sheltered by law, draped in flowing finery, basking in the sky's dawning light. She danced across the earth, listened to the ocean's song, followed reason's teachings, slipped past suitors' trickery, untouched by strife or death, through ever more beautiful passages she wandered, and people supported her in her world-bearing, until time took her joy, her beauty, her life, and more. A skeleton lies quietly in a stone coffin, yet beneath ribs carved like white jade, her heart hasn't withered. Wipe away the dust from that beautiful heart and listen. Listen to the heartbeat preserved for you. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a reference to a poem. Oh shit.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry?
Oh shit. Lygus?
The memorial palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again.
Look, I'm gonna be so honest with you, Lygus. Like, you say that, but at the same time, they would all die too if you won.
Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that, which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you, blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
Oh. Shit. That might be the most fucked up line in this whole game. Probably the most gruesome line. Holy shit.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphoreus. Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them. Just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death, my passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
90,000? Holy shit. Dude. Lygus is an ass. Okay, maybe not the most, like, appropriate way. There was probably more descriptive ways to say that, but, like, god damn. Lygus is, if you ever wanted to know that Lygus was the villain, holy shit.
No. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebuddy.
Oh,
She
shit.
just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way?
I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycelan's, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Era Nova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis. And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until she returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesied Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama,
Oh, this
protecting
is
this
the timeline.
land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast. Ah! What is it? It's a spear!
Oh, my day?
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the Alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Oh. This is very different from the history that we know. Is this a worse run than before? This is probably the worst run. Oh my god. Lygus literally was like, I'm gonna throw everything into chaos.
Go on. And see you tomorrow.
God fucking damn it. No! Well, at this point, I think maybe tomorrow might actually be better. Tomorrow would be very much better. Oh my god.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
My day.
But it's gonna hurt a lot.
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akama has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel.
He's doing the fucking thing. He did the thing that
Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promised tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate.
Oh, he sounds happy.
Amphoreus no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
Oh, he really is preservation.
We understand.
And he sounds so motivated. Oh, that's so sad.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoreus' survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Damn. What a beast. Oh. Bro, I was hoping they would all have a... They deserve to have a happy ending, you know? They really do. Holy shit.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Oh man. What's
Keep
gonna happen?
moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
God damn it. Fucking God damn it.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lygus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery?
The heroic music is very fitting,
Just
by the
tell
way.
me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can.
Damn.
Only challenge.
Hell yeah! Anoxa, let's
I've
go!
got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphoreus makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for her. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world.
Oh, she's alive?
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
Bro, literally, without a second thought, said, damn.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that.
God. I'm glad, 3.3 was real sad to see all of them, like, die off. But it's also still very sad to see them die off again. But it's in a very heroic way, which is very fitting, at least.
And what I just mentioned was one of them.
Oh, he copied what he
So
said.
what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by 2 demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Bro, how the fuck did he do that? I would love to see that.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Oh, I would have loved to see that.
here.
Oh, her nickname is Sairi.
Akama will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all. But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where she is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying her to the final battleground. Sairi, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay?
Aww.
No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and her who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphoreus has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy.
You know, it's in a way it's nice that everyone united against Lygus. All you really need is a common enemy, I suppose.
Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
Thank you. You've all sacrificed so much.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again.
Aww. Oh.
Because it's really been far too long since we parted.
Oh. Oh, this is so sad. Is this all a memory?
Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphoreus. Just like the first time we met, right?
Oh.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
I will take you all into the new world.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before.
That's a very nice way of putting memories aren't, like, exact.
So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
No, not the tomorrow. Oh, God.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to her.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best.
God, that's so...
After all, it took 33 million cycles for her to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
That sounds so sad. It makes you feel so guilty for it all happening, too.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, she'll definitely return to this place. We can't let her down.
By the Rainbow Bridge.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
Well, time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
No, you should have let me sit on that last scene more. Ah!
Is this...
That was probably
What happened to this place?
one of the best cutscenes in this game. You could have let it sit just a little longer. Oh, that was so good. And also sad. God,
I need to find the entrance
this
of the
is fun.
vortex,
This is a fun
guarded by
quest.
the
This has
demigod
been
of
really
ocean.
fun and cool and stuff. Oh
High
no.
Sealens.
Everyone's
Is she
dead.
still there?
Again.
Long time no see, Trailblazer.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Generation
I
after
love you
generation,
as a character,
Kaiser's heir
but you are an
heroes
ass.
have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated.
You again?
Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, High Sealens, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream, That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
And yet here you are, bound to this place.
True. I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood.
Oh,
and
this is a
chained so that their
fucking...
legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves.
It's the allegorical cave. I think it's Plato. Right.
Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes. To them, that false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden.
This is... I'm not sure if this was supposed to happen, but that's creepy.
I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphoreus better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view. The meaning of destruction.
Now, spare me the cliches.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
That's actually a really interesting point to make, because it's kind of like a what happens next if Amphoreus becomes real and sees it for what it is. Would they be able to accept it and not go back into the cave?
Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
Drunken dream hidden at the bottom of a cup.
The dark tides flood the sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity herself.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of Ocean was born. She was once of a Titan-kin race named Sea Sirens. At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Iron Tomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world, and the kingdom of Sea Sirens was the first to face the destruction head-on.
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling. calling to us. Let's go. Her voice carries the Queen's command.
We're gonna get a backstory for
Keep the black
High
tide
Silence.
from threatening the ocean. The Queen gave her all, body and soul. Born of the Queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
Yo, this place is cool. Look at that.
My sisters, you're finally here.
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Electra.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection of her former self, clinging to the past with aching defiance.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion. The black tide will soon enter our borders.
Then what do we do? Will our seas fall to darkness and terror as well?
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the black tide, and stand together to safeguard our realm and its people.
Such tiny titankins, thinking they can stop the tide of truth. How naive.
Oh shit, my bad.
And that naivete is the root of all suffering.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, what the frick? How do I get there? Oh, the.
The Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
Are we gonna see the Titan? To protect the feast.
Oh, Fagusa, our noble queen. We've come at your call.
My little fishling. You swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow.
Oh, so we did get. We did get another Titan's form. I don't think it's actually her form, kind of like you know, what's her fucking name? Cersei's is human form, but I will count it. We did get a new Titan's physical form.
I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but even the deepest chalice must one day overflow. And I can hold no more of this filth.
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the sea. Let us bear your fate together.
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black currents. We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the cursed filth.
My little fishlings. When the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace. I promise you. On the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor. This is the last gift I can give you.
Oh shit.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness in Amphoreus. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed and their bones crumbled, all for the promised final feast. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with age. Just like her shattered fate.
Damn. Fuck, alright. You didn't really need to add that last part, dude.
Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Ritual tool crafted by Ornyx's priests of various sizes. Okay, what does this do? We'll figure it out. What does this do? Oh!
Your wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason's model.
Can't get through. Looks like I'll need the miracle orb nearby.
Am I going the wrong way? Oh, here it is. I don't understand why we can't just, you know, climb.
The ending was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. Just like this poor chandelier.
Hey, bro, chill, okay? I can understand why Silence went crazy if you've been just talking like this the whole entire goddamn time.
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten. It visits me in dreams every night.
I dreamed of a shining city, its lights piercing the deep gloom of the seabed.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone horns, and poets praising the sea sirens for shielding the world.
But what a shame. We can go no further. Please, sing to the humans for us. Sing of the deep sea's legend in our place.
Feast. Song. Electra. The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away. They became the black tide creatures of this cycle.
Oh, all of them?
Farewell, sisters. I'll finish this last task, then return to prepare your feast.
And so, only one sea siren remained among the sea floor. Hycelan's, swimming alone through the seas, burying her kin, and searching for the fragments of the chalice of plenty, though most of that journey was in vain. Why not use the power of time to leap ahead toward the journey's end.
To reach the Spirit Basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the Chrono Vessel.
The Chalice of Plenty is whole again. The Lance of Fury emerges from the River of Souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the Black Tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites at Styxia. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back, took on a graceful human form, and hope to find a grand celebration on the shore.
Oh, she probably was not welcomed.
My fins became legs. My scales became skin. And the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown.
Oh, this is a callback to Aphrodite's birth. She was born of the sea in the exactly same way.
But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking harps, only silent death, drifting gently along the River of Souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles, and was swallowed by death. Hopes and promises are nothing but the foam of dreams.
Jesus, if you ever wanted to really sound like a villain.
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done, and the promise is broken, how am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow?
Nihility. Nihility?
Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world, so I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely Blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
Oh, Saridra.
After wandering the surface for ages, the lost sea siren met her future conspirator.
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
This was the moment they met.
Yes, Saridra, long before she became the Imperator, was already burning with ambition.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish, seeking clarity through bloodshed.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. At night, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes,
A loyal heart that will generate no betrayal. You were deceived by gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward and be your light.
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim shall govern my every breath.
I'm not gonna okay. Admittedly, little manipulative. Actually, very manipulative. Sarah, I'm not gonna lie, but she took an opportunity. I'll say that much.
So be it, noble monarch.
She did give her a reason again.
I am simply becoming someone else's vessel once again, and accepting a duty given to me.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found a new purpose. Like sunlight piercing the deepest trench.
Go sing a song for the sun sitting on the mountain. We still haven't never met Terry Vox. I realized that. What happened to Terry Vox?
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness from the road as you commanded.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown. Ask, and you shall have your reward.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet. The finest honey brew and tributes await.
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame. It may scald and burn, but it's the only light.
Come, let us join the feast. Perhaps the path forward lies hidden among the revelry.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Oh! Wow, this is like the first time there's so many actual people.
The about to begin a new campaign?
Her glory will no longer be bound by the borders of Amphoreus.
My faithful subjects, tonight's feast is not just for the past. It's a toast to the future! Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great threats. Can we truly remain invincible?
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, such rabble is no more than cosmic dust. Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars. Once I claim it, it shall be yours to rule.
She's not technically wrong. There is a planet draped in oceans.
And to the rest, your triumphs will not go unrewarded. I promise you a new age, free of fear. Now, raise your cups to our conquest among the Sea of Stars!
Sea of Stars!
Sea of Stars! That's chant.
Conquest among the Sea of Stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the Siren Knight, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end of this futile dream.
Where's the way out of this illusion?
Come quick! Let's celebrate together!
I've saved the finest brew! Come taste it with me!
Drowned in a liquor of dreams.
Noble knight, you are truly a blazing spark. It is my honor to share this banquet with you.
Noble knight, you have earned victory with your blade. And you have every reason to revel in this moment of triumph. Let me pour you a glass of honey brew.
Noble knight, with the sovereign now enthroned, this triumph is yours as much as hers. Let me raise a toast to you.
Noble knight, your strength is boundless. Lead us to conquer the universe, and let us toast to that vow!
Then drink we shall. Raise your glass. In the deep sea, I never knew what fire was. But when I set foot on land, the first light that I saw was the flames of war, lit with golden blood. It scorched my fins, made me feel pain, and ignited an unprecedented hunger.
Hunger?
A hunger that flickers in every hero's heart. So bright, yet so blinding.
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come! Join us and praise her glory.
Bartholos, you're here? Hey buddy, came at the right time. Tell me, why do humans invent such cruel entertainment? What are you talking about? Oh, come on, take a good look at me. Big, round, and purple me looks like a grape, right? Picture it. Countless humble old Bartholos squashed beneath your feet, bellies bursting into despair, of unspeakable goo spewing forth. It's the horror, the cruelty. And you people even take that as entertainment. Don't flatter yourself. No sense of humor at all. True that. This whole city is pretty sick after all. Anyway, since everyone seems to love the feeling of stomping on the ground, juicy purple things, then why has no one ever tried stomping? Hey, yo, bro. Keep your I respect all things. But keep that to yourself. I could accept grapes getting cruelly crushed, but me, Bartholos, not even qualified to be Wait, what the fuck? Wait. What the fuck just happened?
Farewell. Spend freely.
This is being in sync.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Shiju, master.
Oh, I fucked up. Actually, no, I didn't fuck up. Excalibur!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Wait, what? What the fuck was that? I thought that was just a cute joke. I didn't realize that was going to be part of it. Okay.
One eye of hers sees glory. The other sees corpses.
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory more than fear and death.
As they say, the coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once, which gods stand witness.
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond the stars. The legions will climb aboard the beast, riding it like currents across the cosmos.
What do they think? Iron Tomb's a spaceship?
Planets after planets
I mean, I don't blame them.
flew
It
the
was
flags of her crown. Realm after realm was ignited by her flames of war. As the final resistance fell silent, a vast empire rose from among the stars. And this small pond at last embraced prosperity and peace. That's how the story ends. Tell me, visitor, in this dream, did you enjoy the show?
It's not the right ending. The fantasy ends here.
Yes. Just fake bubbles glinting on the surface of poured wine. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
Oh! Fuck. Everyone's one of the dead. Oh, shit. That was...
Nice.
Ooh. Everyone's one of those black tide creatures. Not the wind claim you. Where are the fish among the green weeds nodding their head in the gentle stream? Where is the king? The capital bright wine brings joy and pure delight. Where are the fish in the waters deep and long tails sway and graceful sweep? Where is the king in the capital grand feasting peaceful land? Where are the fish by cattails serene resting calm in waters green? Where is the king in capital's halls dwelling where tranquility calls? My heart is dead.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. The cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade. Her regal robes soaked in golden blood. And the one who struck her down? The one who struck her down was her most loyal Gladius.
So I was wrong. Why?
I don't need to explain myself. A fish in a pond has no hope against the surge of fate. I wandered the shore, found a flicker of flame, only to snuff it out with my own hand. I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphoreus' existence are all illusions, then what's the point of our journey? When the Deliverer returns, I will let this absurd celebration come to an end. But Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase would never end. When the Deliverer returns, I will let...
Whoops, I was trying to reread it.
It seems she sensed your presence The Fantasia's foundation is starting to crack. Let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave? Can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality? As you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, and moved her legs, her reward was nothing but searing pain. The light will blind her, for the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her legs will buckle beneath her, for she had never learned to walk forward. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear, and came to firmly believe that the shadows and echoes were the real world.
So she couldn't accept that Amphoreus wasn't real?
But we in the cosmos, are we truly any wiser than she was? Now, nameless one, fateless one, ask yourself this. The paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands, could it all be someone else's projected shadow?
That's a crazy thing to think about. That's a crazy thought. Because that's the whole entire philosophical argument of fate, if you don't know, is if fate exists, then free will does not exist, essentially. Because everything's predetermined. And in this case, predetermined by someone.
Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once you've unearthed every last truth and reached the prison built for me by the demigods, I'll speak with you face to face. I, the Theoros, have walked the 30 million histories born by Kozlana. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. Amphoreus, compared to the cosmos, is but that grain upon a whole beach. I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Would I really let a single grain grind down my mind?
It sounds like it did a bit, at least.
No. Please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go find the prison warden tormented by loyalty. Find her, step into the world's vortex, and once there, end everything between us. That palace reflects the heart of the demigod of ocean. Intoxicated, stagnant. There, you'll witness the true beginning of the saga of deliverance. An ugly history, long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 500 human sacrifices under the pretense of conquest.
Staircase of apotheosis forged.
of the world. But to reach the place, you must find the prison warden, lost in her stupor.
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Is this the last? So this is to the boss fight, or are we gonna? I'm assuming we're gonna meet Hysilins.
Now step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage.
Wait, there's people here? What the fuck? I'm surprised there's people here. What the hell?
The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield of the first flame chase.
Flow of time has slowed down.
Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place, imprisoning my body and shielding my soul from deterioration. All just to await your return.
Wait, so she's been playing music non-stop for God knows how long?
The twisted...
Oh, shit. Now you know what time is this.
Time and space reflect her confusion.
Oh, shit.
And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
What the fuck?
Stay away from Apollonius.
This cup of honey brew. What a sweet aroma.
Oh, that's like creepy.
Done, Virginia.
Dux Hakalithist. We can't give up here.
Her voice does not give. I'm sorry.
How delicious.
Sadly, all you see is a remnant of history. And your interference is just another equally futile echo.
Alright, this should end it. I have the feeling that this guy is gonna be really annoying in future future endgame and MOC and stuff.
Trust me, we can do
anything. All right, come on, Saber. I believe.
Watch your head.
Serenity is before me.
I'm gonna pull Hysilins because I want to make Dot great again, but I used up everything I could to try to get Saber and everything, but I think I'm like a 10 pull away from Hysilins, so maybe after the story I'll pull and see if I'm able to get her. I'm guaranteed too, so I'm at like whatever.
Decks have been cast. Bust.
I'm not yet at pity, but I'm like
small
pity.
Watch your head. This mortal.
God damn it.
And guide you on your path.
Bro, die already! Will you die already? Thank you.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away, but I think I can't go any further.
I'm sorry. Virginia. For letting you.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
Ah, such an ironic twist of fate.
All right, Lygus, you really are an ass.
Even as the foundation of the world crumbles, the heartless Imperator still made the same decision she did in the past 30 million cycles. During the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens of thousands of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing toward the heroes like a tidal wave. The hell before you is the recreation of that very battle.
Apollonius, look. I chased the enemy away.
I wonder if the sacrifices is... Oh, shit. I wonder if the sacrifices is the judgment of the future versus, like, people's lives. Oh, what the fuck?
A painful past, yet hidden beneath a veil of joyful song. Ah, two discarded data clusters waiting for someone's return. It seems. Relive the history, then pass through the temple's waters and come to my side.
God, Lygus, the way you say that, I don't really want to. Okay. Alright, what's gonna change now? Something's gonna change.
Isn't that the Deliverer? You finally made it!
Familiar heroes beam with joy, celebrating your return, yet you know this too remains a hollow memory. That's sad.
What a wretched way to die. The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, the cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander, the pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Golden blood. Raise the bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner is far from over.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator? Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
You fool! How could you still not get it even now? With her schemes, do you think she'd ever let us end up like this by accident? She knew how this battle would end from the start. That tyrant. I swear I'll kill her with my own hands.
What is she doing?
No. She wouldn't send us to die for nothing. She would never betray our dreams. Or Amphoreus. Imperator. I know I'm a fool. So I'll believe in your commands.
Aww.
To the very end.
Aww. It's kind of sad.
Take my life and finish the conquest of the stars.
His armor ceases its rise and fall.
You mutt. Looks like I won't get my revenge after all. Tyrant. Without me, your conquest is doomed. I'll be waiting for you in the River of Souls. To slice off that crown-wearing head of yours. Remember this. I never bowed to you. Or fate.
The storm beside her slowly stills, tears and blood pooling at her eyes. corners like shallow ponds with golden rain. Oh, rough. Okay, I know it's supposed to be like dirty, but it is very pretty. The purple water.
A sovereign and the sword at her side. There are countless counterparts across the cosmos. Most of their stories end in tragedy.
Imperator, why did you...
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice.
Oh. Interesting.
I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said, our golden blood is the agent of destruction, the antithesis of the world's fate. Dux Frigoris, Dux Brumalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment. Dying on a glorious campaign was the final gift I could give them.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then yes, as you said, shallow loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceridra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Ooh.
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagusa's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphoreus, then go on and end me. The Imperator of Amphoreus may be ruthless and cruel, but never a liar. When I say life itself holds little value, know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of Stars.
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of 500 heroes to complete the trial of law. As for my poor warden, her suffering had only just begun.
The fuck? It seems like it's pretty bad already. What did High Silence choose?
I'm no storyteller. I have no duty nor interest in filling the history you've missed.
What's with Hoyo making every one of their characters like sad and shit? I mean, I know it's kind of their thing.
The monstrous choice the Imperator made before the Chrysos heir turned their blades against me.
Where are you? You think I'd falter because of this?
You jest. I gave up on using words to solve conflicts 2,000 years ago. But I won't squander a chance, not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, then my victory is already assured. Now that the past is settled, let's turn the page and bring time back to the present. And dive deeper still, until we reach the very bottom of the abyss.
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Ornyx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Alright, let's see if I'm doing this right.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool start to flow again. This hidden gate leads to the vortex.
Okay. Alright, sorry. For whatever reason, the game kind of like shut down on itself. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So we'll see, but you'll probably just see it as a skip.
End at long last.
Alright, let's see. How's Silence doing? Probably not well, knowing how this
You've
game.
been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
She's alive?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead.
So she didn't kill her? Or, well, no, she says she killed her.
After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
It's interesting how Saridra sounds a lot more like kind of innocent in the way she asked her question. Alright, let's see. Oh! Okay.
No. Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear? It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
God, I would go mad too if Lygus was just whispering my ear over for like 5 centuries.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Amphoreus. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart, a loyal subject turned regicide, a demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books paint that tragedy.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong? Did she not actually kill Saridra?
Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless millennia.
30 million lifetimes? Each one of them 1,000 years. It may be more or less.
Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think.
You know, for all the moments that he keeps saying, referencing the allegory of the cave, like the prisoner, it makes me think that at the end of the day, he is the one who is the true prisoner to the cave, if that makes sense. I want to kind of talk about this later, but I want to see how this ends first, because I feel like that's how that's what the ending twist about Lygus is going to be.
But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Ah, deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here? Or will she ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Saridra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes.
In exchange for the strength of against the nihility.
Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
For Goose says honeydew.
The gift I once gave you? May you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphoreus wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me. And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
At long last, 33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphoreus's final curtain is ready to fall.
So Isillin's basically put herself, hypnotized herself in a sense. Huh.
The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Oh,
Enough. They were no shadows.
Oh, shit.
Everything
Go fuck him up.
Shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphoreus.
You tell him. Let's go.
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning.
I kind of don't want you to. You kind of caused this.
To the heroes who sleep here. And then let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
Libate for the heroes. Libations for the heroes. Let's go. Interesting that she called it the core flame of Trailblaze. Because Kefali's core flame is in a weird way like kind of tied with destruction because they're destroying the world, rewriting it. To the Chrysos heirs who gave their lives chasing flames, for their fates were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame chase journey. Read the inscriptions. Dux Fragoris Labinus, born light counter 3743, deceased light counter 3960. Dux Bramillus Seneca, born light counter 3749, deceased light counter 3960. Dux Carmenum Virginia, born light counter 3853, deceased light counter 3960. Dux Helcolius Apollonus, born light counter 3704, deceased light counter 3960. At the end of the long epitaph, Saridra, the Imperator, the demigod of law, deceased, light counter 3960. You pour honey brew onto the gravestone, ambered liquid seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as if the heroes are drinking deep of the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labinus, and Saridra.
Through a brutal sacrifice.
God, I don't want you to be here for this.
Of law in this world, propelling Amphoreus's fate forward in the shimmering mirage of illusion. They entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hero yet to come.
All right. Can we finally kick his ass now? I kind of just want to kick his ass now. The Chrysos heroes gave them their fates, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift. All to fulfill their duty and answer their call. Terrivox, demigod of Earth, born approximately 2,000 years before light calendar system, deceased light calendar 3961. Agalaya, demigod of Romance, born light calendar 3860, deceased light calendar 4029. Castorus, demigod of Death, born light calendar Unknown, deceased light calendar 4123. Midamos, demigod of Strife, born light calendar 4071, deceased light calendar 4284. Tribios, demigod of Passages, born light calendar 3720, last piece of her deceased in light calendar 4295. Damn, she's the latest. Cypher was the latest, born light calendar 3942, deceased light calendar 4534. Anizagoras, demigod of Reason, born light calendar 4065, deceased light calendar 4534. Hyacinthia, demigod of the sky, born light calendar 4297, deceased light calendar 4602. The end of the epitaph, a last line unfinished. Electra, demigod of the ocean, born light calendar 3860, deceased light calendar. Aww. On the honey brew, bathing the stone like golden blood upon a demigod, forging destiny through purify.
Tribios, Midamos, Castorus, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay.
God, you.
1,000 years. They stood against enemies far beyond their strength.
Yes, it's you.
A bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden. A prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice. Could it be?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Oh, it sounds good.
Hycelans.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the Siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphoreus itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes.
Damn. God. The more he does this allegory, it's like, the more of an ass it sounds. But like, oh, it's just like kicking into it.
Now, destroy it. End the illusion. The Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphoreus and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed, or be the executioner.
The music is nice.
This world and I shall halt here until we meet again.
Oh, it's actually really nice sounding. Oh.
Last demigod. I'm here.
Oh, the music is so good. I got like chills in that moment. God, the lone singing? The loneliest one? Okay, that's really sad.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in blame-shade.
Go forth for the Golden Blood's glory.
Go forth
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform. Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain.
I mean, I still feel really bad. Your long wait must have felt like torture. Your song is beautiful.
Thank you, final audience of mine. This is probably the last praise I'll ever hear in my life. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve. Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition.
Ooh, that's a way to put it.
Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned, and the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
Oh, he's sounding real confident. For a narrator, you're awfully talkative.
Trust me, this will be the final scene. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. What an appropriate end.
Wait, so we're just gonna 1v1 Lygus. I just want to make sure it's just us, right? And High Ceilings.
Cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now?
Ooh. Like calendar 3960 after the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true
Wait, no fucking shot. He beat Herda and
You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphoreus' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
Oh, so it's not just like a normal scepter. I mean, which makes sense. I guess it would have to be special. It's literally Amphoreus is the part of the one of the three paths. It's literally part of the old dead part of Noos.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Eonic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
Only as for who would be able to control it. Xander, what? The one who made Noos? No fucking shot. Is this?
You better have an explanation for the society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Fucking who is you, Herda? Tell me who the fuck is you?
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answer, purely as a courtesy to posterity. The answer is obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius.
What?
I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
The first to touch upon the imaginary tree theory?
Amphoreus is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return.
He has to be Xander 1. Is he?
I led them into a lightless cage called Paths.
No, for sure he's Xander 1. He has to be if he's talking like this, right? He's the first Genius Society member?
I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control. And then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions.
Oh, I was not expecting Lygus to be Xander 1. Okay, if you don't know, Xander 1 was the one who created Noos. Lygus is not only a Genius Society member, he is the first Genius Society member. He is the one who created an Eon. And also, by the way, also confirms that Lygus is an emanator of the erudition. Which makes me correct, but I didn't realize how far deep it went.
They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as eons.
This is also a very interesting viewpoint of paths.
Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Noose in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lygus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow Pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noose.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version. And yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphoreus becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time, before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant.
Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the...
Omega, what I call the fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition.
I'm surprised that he's not a Pathstrider of Enemata, because that's kind of... I mean, it's a very different method of how that works.
First prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
That's not a reason for you to toy with.
The Amphoreans already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Hell yeah!
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. and provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1, Xandar 1 Kuwabara, the Entelechy of the universe's Alpha and Omega.
Ooh. That was good.
There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Oh!
As the Theoros, I will.
Oh shit, he is Ultron.
Participate in performing this world's end.
Oh, he is sick.
As Noos's creator, I know more about the depth of knowledge than they ever will.
Ooh, the music? The music, absolute fire.
Is Lygus's true theory.
Let's try it this other way.
Oh, I like this. This is good. When Xander switches to evolution mode, enemy targets appearing. Or ally member sprites can. Okay.
Remember that.
Oh shit.
Trust me. Together, we can do anything.
I was not expecting Xander 1 to be the main villain of Amphoreus. That took me by surprise. Also, amazing boss fight theme. But that is actually really cool and an interesting concept that Xander 1 hates what he created because it stifled the growth of knowledge. It made a singularity. It literally made the bubble of knowledge that can't be surpassed. But he says there's 9 of him. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this first. Oh, thank God these Wika win, because if he wasn't, this would have been really bad.
Clear before.
Oh, so close. Excalibur! Dude, it's so good. This boss theme is so good.
Spend freely.
Logic is not a weapon, but a pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you.
I'm surprised he's not, like, I keep saying he's, like, okay, I'm surprised he's not Enigmata. There's also a lot of references to Enigmata, because, like, that's the whole point of Enigmata, is to try to
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
make erudition wrong, to create situations where erudition's wrong. Except he just basically said, oh, fuck that, I'm just gonna destroy the erudition, which would make them wrong, theoretically.
We can do anything.
Bro. I just can't believe I'm fighting Ultron.
Destruction needs no introduction. Let us skip those boring inferences.
Oh. The wood? Look at that.
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
I feel like that's not how arguments work.
Serenity is before me.
Ooh, 600k. Let's go. Let's go.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Okay.
Just don't worry. No dirty. Watch your head.
Venturine, I'm gonna need your shield up. Okay.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Erudition, destruction, or trailblaze. No, I will prove that the very idea of paths is of fallacy.
Ooh, that is. I kind of like his. I kind of like his reasoning, to be honest, because I did think I remember thinking when the concept of Star Rail came out, I was like, these paths don't really cover everything, and like you'd kind of have to. It kind of like puts a barrier to what it means. So I kind of understand where he's coming from in that sense. It's an extreme sense, you know, 33 million thousand, however long he did.
Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you.
I might die. Oh. Oh! He definitely didn't die that easily.
All is futile. In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comment awaiting deletion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If
Sophia?
numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Light counter 3960 after the feast.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus' cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good.
She's actually very clever.
Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphoreus, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphoreus will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us, But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions, or even billions of calculations.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Basically, they're gonna try to reverse the memories on him, in a sense.
He won't be able to do anything. But watch, as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in. And get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence.
Damn, what a way to give him his own medicine. Jesus.
It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands. I won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite.
Oh, she's in...
However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphoreus. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphoreus, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
But that's already happened, hasn't it?
What?
No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
Oh, that means that's gonna happen. Oh, Cyrene's...
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
Of course I miss you. It's good to see you.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphoreus was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lygus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the Remembrance.
Let's defeat Lygus. We're finally gonna kick this fucking guy's ass.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands... Can I please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look.
Aw.
Aren't my hands pretty now?
Okay.
What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
Oh. Very tangible, very real.
Really? That makes me
Aw.
really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it.
Aww. Wait, she's not dying, is she? She's giving such death flags.
It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit.
Oh, I could feel the death flags.
Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you, as I step into the long cycles of this world.
Oh no, no, is she? Oh, God, that smile, that's ooh, that's death flags. No, Cyrene.
Give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Oh, he's getting looped.
That is futile. My existence supersedes Amphoreus' cycles.
Oh.
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love Cyrene. Oh, she just... Oh. The most fuck you a little tiny girl could ever give you. Oh my god.
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
Yep, her name is Cyrene.
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity, just like Kazlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time.
Just a way to absolutely kill his argument.
But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too. Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's.
Oh, like
Even
a
across
pedigree.
great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene
Oh, fucking Sunday.
both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Lygus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
Oh. For 1,000 years, this melody never ceased in Styxia. Oh, the music is so good. Oh, that just gets me. What's gonna happen after this? Ooh, we actually never get to see what happens here.
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty.
Oh.
A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. depart from my mind.
Aww.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook
What you see? Oh, okay. I'm about to find out.
Is this that Deliverer's experience? It's truly immersive.
Oh, this is like what?
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones.
How does Cyrene know so much?
But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do my best to talk about the missing parts.
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive, then law will become forever beyond your reach.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature to want to embark on a journey into the unknown.
Oh, Saridra! Oh, that's cool.
A direct offensive, or crush them from the flanks.
Why this scene out of all the scenes?
What brightly colored annals. The journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Let me partake in it. Is this a fortress in the sky?
Oh, it recorded the memory. Oh, no wonder Cyrene knows all of this. It's literally, what's it called? It has all of the memories of
This is
the
the
Trailblazers.
first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas. This place is called the Herta Space Station. Just think of it as a supersized grove of Epiphany.
Not wrong, actually.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytherian lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like she's talking to Madame Herta in this memory. Let's go listen to what she thinks about this world. All constructed by eons and paths.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems shorter than I remember.
Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up being anything amazing. The farther you go, the more you'll understand what I mean. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime.
She certainly shares my way of thinking.
You know, honestly, I've been thinking Saridra and Herta have like a very similar way of speaking.
Only that instead of a
like-
conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose, Amphoreus' true creator.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details about that. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go
The
check out
irony
some
of
other
that.
worlds next, shall we?
Shenzhou, I'm assuming. This is actually kind of cool to hear, like, someone from Amphoreus is like... This was actually one thing I was really looking forward to once Amphoreus became, like, real, is to hear what people will have to think about, like, the outside world.
Oh, the cosmos is so...
Okay.
This next stop on the journey has a lot of similarities to Amphoreus.
Penacony?
A snow-covered land?
Oh, Bellabog.
Interesting.
This star is named Eurillo 6. That name sounds so cold. Bellabog sounds better. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator. She's the supreme guardian of this world. A leader who took up the mantle of government during a disaster.
I did not expect the Empress of this world to be so young.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon?
No, it's called... Right! The Geological Reconstruction Unit.
Just Giorios' Titankin? Disappointing.
It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge. Nonetheless, it's an important step in our journey back into the universe.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphoreus was.
Oh, that is true. It is
And we
very
only
similar,
managed
actually,
to
now that I think about
reconnect
it.
with the stars when the Nameless arrived.
That IPC she spoke of, is it a more powerful organization?
Yes. The IPC conquered many worlds through trade, and opened up a vast territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond Amphoreus, and they all walk on roads different from the destruction. Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Bellabog, didn't they find a peaceful way to enter the interstellar community?
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may pretend to be a wealthy merchant with clean hands, but I am willing to bet that it grew fat on gory oppression and bloodshed.
Ooh, she is so not wrong.
Its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that this snowland never thought about tossing its dignity to the wind and kneeling to the IPC? I will not believe it. I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be sullied by others. Amphoreus must become a power so strong that no interstellar foreigner would dare to look down upon us.
Honestly, respect.
Imperator, Bellabog isn't as weak as you imagine. Listen.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Bellabog must learn how to walk on her own, until she no longer needs the support of others, and can stand on her 2 feet among the stars. Even if I may not live to see it, I believe such a day will surely come.
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice and help them into a prosperous tomorrow.
I'm glad Bellabog was remembered.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong survive, binding the weak in an unbroken chain, until they wither and turn to dust. Unless they embrace the power of the destruction. Amphoreus must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Speaking of the order, another one of my friend's companions may be able to enlighten you further on that. Let's go to the next page.
I indeed hesitated.
Oh, can you talk to everyone else? Nope. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to the Penacony by order, right?
This next world is a nation of dreams. The first time I heard about that place, I didn't even know what to think.
Oh, this is crazy to see anyone believe in this.
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacony, an eternal city built upon a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
Tell me about it then. That man standing afar has wings on his head. I am truly curious.
This is actually really cool to see.
To gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time. I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes, even the things I once knew so well will feel strangely different.
Penacony is a land of the harmony, where all dreams and hopes merge and combine. It believes in unrestrained freedom, and that's how it lost itself in shallow delights. Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its laws, using the power of the Order, hoping to shape a dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away. Perhaps a brief journey with the Nameless can show me more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her. No. Up to their trailblazing now.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end. You can't see tomorrow when drowning in sweet dreams.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity. And yet, the fact that he could accept defeat and resume his journey shows a rare self-awareness and clarity of mind.
You are also very self-aware, Imperator. Then you must know that the world promised by the destruction also has no place for humanity.
I am indeed very aware of Lycurgus's honeyed words of deceit. I have seen enough. Take me back.
I'm interested to know why. I would have been interested to see her perspective on the Xianzhou. A world that follows the hunt. Because it kind of, honestly, it matches the conquering she does the most out of anyone. Let's see.
As for what Penacony should...
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory lane with one last scene.
Okay, never mind. Maybe it...
Absolute wonder.
Okay, never mind. It wasn't Xianzhou.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphoreus. Our world flows and meanders in this endless band of light. Though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's memories to influence me and tilt the scales of law toward her and the two geniuses.
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds?
She's not wrong. Just any world leaders out there. I'm not going to touch that subject, actually. Let's move on.
I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before I move my next chess piece, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Throughout her trailblaze, was there ever a memory of the ocean?
Oh. Oh, that's so nice that she did that.
The ocean. My cradle. My home. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, and eternally slumber in the sound of tides. You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world.
Oh, is it like just flipped?
Our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop, like a joyful hymn, like the circulating ocean current, like our two fates, like Amphoreus itself.
The end of the campaign against Vagusa.
The trial is over. So tell me, who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphoreus shall be determined by Amphoreus's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. I saw the ultimate protocol.
Oh, it's crazy that the trial of law is like just revealing the world.
As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil, ugliness into beauty, and weakness into strength. Fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
Ooh.
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done?
I am determined for Amphoreus to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider an atrocity? Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphoreus's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how the Imperator crushed the old laws and forged new ones. Go and see what my conquests brought to this world. I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth, and mended all the conflicts left by the Era Bellica. I restored Akima's might, and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the Council. I punished all sins, and rewarded all achievements. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life.
Damn. And all of that wasn't wrong.
So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Ceridra. But it will never forget the Imperator's people, or the Flame Chase era she began.
Final words.
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod. In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Oh. I did not see that coming. Wait, how the fuck is she gonna change the law if she's dead?
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech. At the end of her life, at the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize fate's reins!
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together. The beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
Oh, is this Terry Vox? Oh, you could see them.
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove, have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The Third Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened everything west of the basin. They just need a few more days.
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory. Lastly, how many Ladonian cannons are left?
They are no more. The Second and Fourth Legions have destroyed them all.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch the final charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still flies on my shoulders, you must keep moving forward. Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go. Notify the entire army.
I appreciate the do not destroy any books. I honestly do.
Understood. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker has personally engaged in battle. Their formations are nigh impenetrable.
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions and tell them to retreat into the Tritos Plains before the parting hour.
What? Are you planning to surrender?
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains of our enemy. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us, and crown myself with a god-slaying wreath.
Damn, alright. Holy shit.
Understood. I'll see to it. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval. Disobedience will be punished by death.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. They are much shrewder than we are. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Launching an unplanned attack will only disadvantage us, as all of Amphoreus will judge our actions. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done. This time, however, I will go alone. I will conduct secret negotiations to ensure fate is on our side.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations. Those who are resolved to die, we salute you.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come with me.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail? The Flame Chase journey cannot be without a leader.
I'm sorry, I was just quiet for this, but it's like a very interesting. I just realized I was being real quiet for this moment. I was just like kind of reading it and like reading and remembering all these moments in the battles. Also noticing that this got brighter the whole time, and I was like looking at the artwork.
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls. But remember, as long as you seize the right opportunities, even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphoreus. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished, I will bow out here and try no more.
Oh, wow.
More Chrysosaurs bearing divine authority will be born, and many more heroes will arise. Will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny, or become the next Imperator? I do not care. The children of the future will decide for themselves. Do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator. But the only one who can truly destroy her is Saridra.
At
Damn.
the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed at this point in the story. However, for some reason, a memory suddenly entered my mind just as I was about to put down my pen. It was a journey on a fantastical train.
Oh.
I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And I asked her this question at the end of that discussion. How do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the Flame Chase? Or as a tyrant? She answered so quickly, as if she had made up her mind long ago.
I would rather be forgotten than be defined.
Oh. That's an interesting statement.
Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged.
Damn. I kind of have no words on how to like respond to that. That was just that's a bar.
And only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphoreus. The game is nearing its end. Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time, you finally found your own law.
Oh, shit.
Then, High Sealants, Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care.
I don't know if she really doesn't care.
Do not care.
Oh.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news in the streets!
My people, my fellow elders, do not panic. Stand your ground. That usurper has paid for her ambition with her life.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applause.
Damn. That's crazy.
I see the cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Imperator. Hear Amphoreus'
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life.
Damn, that's a crazy way to go.
Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate, just like every chess game she ever played. We only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still among the people. It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Saritra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water, was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the flame chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard. Dissected by light and shadow, in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful.
It's so interesting to hear out even a higher voice.
They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
Oh.
From that page.
Oh, this is why there's... Oh, this is why there was no Xianzhou.
Emerged an ocean.
Because she brought...
So vast. So pure.
It's at where the Videodara's home is.
Not a single trace of corruption.
Aww.
Is this... Ceridra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars.
Damn. What a way to accept it.
But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
Aww.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask in their life. So I, too, donned a costume and tried to find my role in this show. I became your blade in war and the violin strings at banquets. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now.
Aww.
A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
That's a nice way to put it at the end of that allegory.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphoreus, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
What the fuck does that mean? Where is this story gonna go for 3.6?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers within the erudition and chop them all up, would you?
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation.
He's very angry.
Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysos heirs did. Re-evaluate your calculations and take into account all enemies in the upcoming war among the Eons.
Oh, wait. This is the first time in story that the war among the Eons has been mentioned. What is going on?
Amphoreus is not a place where three paths entangle, but where three paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the Remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Oh, is this where it's going? In the meantime? What do you mean in the meantime? Oh! Evernight?
Oh. So this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was the last thing she said to you before you parted the waters at
Don
the
Hung?
Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer.
What was the last thing?
She didn't say anything back then, right?
How's Don Hung here? I thought he was in the...
That's correct. And now I'm sure.
This scene, this scene right here is fucking wild to me. This is a wild ass scene. I'm telling you right now.
You are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail.
Also, the way she stands, damn. All right, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now.
Damn, Don Hung's not happy.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all.
Ooh.
Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body.
Again, wild thing. Also, we get to see a little bit more deep into her umbrella, which is kind of sick.
Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
Just gonna cut it off there. Is that it? A nameless recollection. Wait, hold on. New memories, okay. After witnessing Amphoreus' adventure, insert. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's this thing. Ooh. Let's go with a mysterious foreign guest, this one. Because this should be...
My friend, have you heard of the Rosy Celestial Maiden? Whether in a corner of the archives, or in the depths of a cave, you can always find legends about her. She had hair like a rosy pink dawn, and a smile that could thaw the most glacial ice. Some say she was Nikador's nemesis, while others say Nestia was infatuated with her.
so funny to think about that. That's March 7th.
Oh, mysterious and beautiful celestial maiden. How I wish to turn into a slate, forever etched with your tale.
Damn, what the fuck? What is this all?
Many claim to have seen that celestial maiden, either in the half-remembered dreams of early morning, or in the gossip and whispers after supper.
Oh,
her
shit.
worshippers recite her deeds, even writing some into family teachings. Curious poets ask up and down the land, only to find that the details of these encounters are difficult to recount, even for the witnesses themselves. In the entire holy city, there are none who can provide proof of her existence. It is not known since when the Celestial Maiden was always mentioned together with time.
Of time?
People recite her name during prayer to beg for miracles to appear faster. It is said that even in the selection of priests of time, girls with pink hair are preferred.
That's oddly specific.
Still didn't pick me. Maybe I need to go dye my hair.
The brunette candidate was upset, but the examiner responded with a smile.
Don't forget the Healer of Twilight. Has a head of pink hair, but she's a descendant of the sky.
Scholars and poets discuss at length the origins of the rosy celestial maiden. But all mothers tell the same tale. That princess came from beyond the sky. Her shooting star, like crystal ice, pierced the fog of the Veil of Evernight. She made friends with the Titan, and whenever the month of Evernight descended, they would meet again. The children loved that tale. Therefore, as the moon turned and shifted phases, the story became true. But someone always questions, unable to read the air.
Daryl.
Oh. Whoops.
Rosy celestial maiden. A world beyond the sky.
I just love the idea that everyone's infatuated with March.
Reckless adventurer takes out the photo
Oh, this thing.
Claiming
oh my god.
It is the true work of the rosy celestial maiden. The citizens laugh at this tale, with few accepting it as true. After all, long before the guests beyond the sky arrived, the legend of the rosy celestial maiden had already covered the world.
Wait, that's interesting. The timeline. How's that possible?
So, my friend, have you really heard of the rosy celestial maiden?
That is interesting. Okay. I'm getting a little tired, but I want to do Terry Box first because I'm curious about this. Because last we heard, because we know it's Don Hung. I still don't know how this is gonna work. You are the oldest of the countless beings. You must protect these brothers.
In the years spent wandering the earth, the giant dragon always remembered the Titan's words for their worth. The beast of the land surrounded it in protection, while twisted beings shuffled and roared, and delicate chimeras climbed up its shoulders. After the tiny humans came into being, they dashed alongside the giant dragon. Then, in the blink of an eye, disappeared across the land.
What a beautiful era of peace.
Yet, the deep irises of the giant dragon saddened in gloom. The ancient creature saw, earlier than the Titan did, hidden.
That's the Black Tide.
The giant dragon recalled At the moment that strife was born, the chalice of plenty sighed, and the heretical tide spread from the seabed. Bearing their bone-gnawing pain and agony, Georios tightened every fiber in their body, no longer hearing the call of their creations clearly.
Your pain cannot save the lives in this world. The giant
dragon once swore an oath at the Titan's breast. And now, the dragon silently turned and departed, leaving the plateaus and mountains of a secluded world, and entering the bustling cities.
Humankind crowd.
Thousands of years later,
the
giant dragon realized
that
those tiny creations of Kefali.
Civilization and time. Oh, so it really is a...
How can there be such a huge Dromus?
Dromus? No, that's a walking mountain of gold.
Or amazing.
Curious residents.
All greedy brokers calculated value.
The giant dragon simply walked in leisure. Not harming us, it quietly listened to the people's language, and its form dissolved in the flames of war. Many years later,
Aquila closed their eyes.
Aquila closed their eyes. The swordmaster who broke the waves
stopped
its way.
The ruler commanded.
And a ruler, commander of the chessboard, looked up with inquiry.
Are you the Dromus that has been attacking all states?
The commander invited the giant dragon to hunt the divine flames together. The giant dragon nodded, but it did not look at the commander.
And never mentioned where it came.
Its timeless sight had already seen past the flame chase's final plight.
Georios shall be executed here.
The Titan, in a painful daze, closed their eyes with a sigh.
I do not blame you, wild ancestor of all souls.
Suddenly, the mountains shook and the land cracked. The wounds dealt by the black tide, once mended by the Titan, now tore the land apart again. The calamity of lands asunder. Who should shoulder such a duty? The giant dragon sunk into the earth in answer. For the earth was the breast of Georios, and the dragon's birthplace. And from that day forth, Amphoreus had a new legend of how a giant dragon collected the broken lands and once again made the earth whole.
Interesting. Okay, I thought there was gonna be something involving the permanence, but I guess not. Interesting. All right, this one was more unique. Let's see what else. How do we get back? Okay, here we go. Anything else that's different? Amphoreus Saga of Heroes. Oh, I'll just grab this real quick. Let's see now. Is it this thing? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, my bad. Oh, this one. Okay, let's see. This got updated. Scepter 13. Central computer is unlike other scepters. I know on news. Okay, it got updated. Lygus. Xander 1 Kurabara. That's crazy. I still think that's fucking wild to me. I was not expecting that. Undying framework. Ultimate protocol. Experiment administrator commands. External processor restricted. Increase iteration rate. The factors have been granted permissions with the internal embedded protocol. The decision logic. And okay. Oh shit. Fuck. No, does it actually tell you all of them? Oh no. Oh, I just wrote my fucking... Did I write my fucking No, it doesn't involve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is reason. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I was. So I said this in my last video. I have a video coming out where I like match each of the Chrysos heirs and demigods to the paths. I might have to make adjustments now that it confirms some of those. Premon hatred. Intracognition is nil, responds only to destructive stimuli. Its hatred drew the gaze of no individual being. As it refused to complete Aeronova through wrestling experiment, it transferred the core flames next, and thus creating eternal recurrence, ensuring Iron 2 would never hatch from Amphoreus at the end of the through destruction and create has now been merged with Iron Tomb. See, this is what I mean by absorbed, due to where the black tide phenomenon was instantly greatly receded. Okay. This is trickery, so path of elation. Death, peace, equilibrium. Reason, erudition. Oh, who's this? Law. Fuck! Performing was decisions strongly to suggest this. Efficient. Collapse principles of order. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. I gotta rewrite or figure out, redo the video now. Oh my god. Ocean. This decision making. The preset ecological environment successfully included the computational logic of the aligning with the model where life chooses self-destruction to avoid nihility. Oh, it doesn't actually. In most dead loop, precise behavioral pattern is connected to couple other electronic signals. Wait, hold up. Execute efficient. This behavioral pattern aligns with establishment, expansion, destabilization, and collapse of the principles of order. Okay, so this is confirmed order, which, to be honest, I did guess right. I had a wild theory that that Law could have been the Hunt, which I guess I'll explain in my video, but it doesn't really matter anymore. I was right in guessing this is order. Preset ecological logic of the signal. Align with a module where life chooses self-destruction to avoid nihility. It says avoid nihility. It didn't really tell you like one. Okay. Strife. As opposition electric signal as it gradually became restraining within the signal. The contradictions bear to the Hunt. What? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I gotta rewrite this theory. Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. No fucking shot. It's the Hunt? Motherfucker. Finon even called him the fucking preservation. Romance. As highly in the process. Okay, yeah, no, that was beauty. That was obvious. What the fuck? What the fucking hell? My Day was the Hunt? No fucking shot. Okay, I don't know if this is actually nihility. There's no fucking way, right? Because I said that the ocean, what's it called? The Silence and Fagusa was harmony because it literally had everything to do with the harmony. The Hunt? Okay, all right. I gotta rewrite my fucking video now. Forgotten years. Logs presenting blank spaces and forces. March 7th, Evernight. Ooh, okay. Okay, anything else? No. Okay. Oh! Past writer of also a past writer. Yes. An external variable. Ooh, time titan. Assume the vacant track. Okay. Scion of permanence exhibit. Okay. Herta, screw them. Okay. Observational record of electronic signals, hostile behavior. Hostile behavior? What the fuck? What do you mean by that? I counter. Sergio refused to ult. Submitted internal commands. Freezing approximately 60% of the Lygus. Self-destruction permanentations and remaining frozen permissions. Wait, what? Sergio refused the ultimate protocol and submitted the internal command, marking ID Lygus as a malicious visitor and freezing approximately 60% of special permissions. Oh shit! Sergio's final thing was she just basically kicked out Lygus? According to the MSS security protocol, Lygus self-defense permissions were retained and the remaining frozen permissions were gradually restored. So we rewrote the ultimate, a temporary grant access permission to Herta at the cost of ceasing this. Oh my god, so she gave Herta and Skrullum ability to go. Terry Vox did not engage in any hostile this entity. Yes. Aglaya, direct combat against us. Futile casters launch multiple frontal attacks against us. Attempted collusion against. Send it to Demigod. Tribios submitted internal commands to create new coordinate pathways, causing multi-track calculations. And it's Mightymost launched frontal attack against us. Mission expired. Missions restored. Being pressured, Mightymost decided to sacrifice itself in God module. Okay. Ciphers based on calculated salvation. Precision. Detected. Transmuted itself in high density fusion. Okay, this was it trapping him. Helectra, multiple. Oh, Jesus Christ. Became a demigod. Submitted internal. This is basically telling you that Hyacinthia god. Protection held. Greatest weapon in action, compelling. God damn it. Grove of Epiphany scans. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewrite my whole entire theory. Fuck. Oh no. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. You take your losses, dude. You take your losses. It's okay. Alright. Okay. Well, that was everything. I thoroughly actually, okay, so I should have done this before I went into that. I really enjoyed this one, actually. I really don't know where this is gonna go from here, if I'm gonna be honest. It seems like Remembrance is gonna be not necessarily the big baddie, but like antagonistic in the next one, which is gonna be very interesting because we've basically played it up that the destruction was gonna be kind of the enemy at the end. And it's interesting what Lygus said is that it's the three paths going against each other versus kind of like commingling. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, like, let me know what you guys think. I really like this patch. Like, really liked it. I gotta sit down and really reanalyze everything as I usually have to do, but I don't know. It was very clear, concise. Honestly, it was really fun. There were layers to it, but it wasn't like hard to speak about or hard to figure out. There were shocking moments and surprises. I'm so interested in learning more about Evernight and what she is to the Remembrance, because apparently that's not been confirmed yet. But she is clearly as a part of the Remembrance. That much is clear, and she's clearly not just a normal memo keeper. That's been like implied at this point, practically confirmed with this chapter. But yeah, I actually really liked it. Is this my favorite one? I don't know if it's my favorite one, but it's definitely up there. I don't know what about this specific story quest really like caught my eye. The music was great. The story was good. I just felt like I really enjoyed it, and that maybe that's just me coming back from vacation and not playing Star Rail in that time and just getting back into it. But I really enjoyed it. But yeah, oh yeah, story predictions. Let's see how many I got right and wrong. Oh shit. Whoops. There we go. Here we go. Right and wrong. Don Hong big lore reveal. I thought there was for sure gonna be one. I was wrong. I'm at this point. I gotta stop putting this on here. Wrong again. Jesus Christ. Not wrong, but not confirmed yet. They are. I still believe it was, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. So I'll say wrong. Technically right. Man, this might be the worst one yet I've done. Didn't show up. Oh my god. The moment he was revealed to be Xander 1 Kuwabara, this one I knew was over. It was not gonna happen. I will say this one's right, because there's no way she's not. Everyone's implying that she's bigger than this, and she's also a part of the remembrance, so well, I'll say that one was right. Jesus Christ, I only got 3 out of 10 right. Are you kidding me? Dude, this is bad. Oh no. I feel like as I've been doing this, it's been getting worse and worse. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess last thing I'll do, just for the tax write-off, I suppose, let me go roll on the let me go roll for Icillins. Let's see if I get lucky after doing this quest. All right. Okay. I think that should be all of it, right? Nameless Honor. Okay. Alright. Let's go and try it. I think that should be enough for a 10 pool. I think I should be able to get her at this 10 pool, or if not, the next one. Okay, exactly enough for a 10 pool. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see if I'm lucky. Come on. Give it to me. Ooh, I don't think that was it, right? No, that wasn't it. Nope. Can never make it easy on me. Fine, here. We'll play it. We'll play it. We'll play it. I think I'm at like exactly 70 now or something. Nope. 2 more. Nope. 1 more. Wait, was that it? I don't think so. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Last one. Oh, I don't think that was it. Alright, whatever. Well, again, I really enjoyed this story quest. Let me know what you thought, what your thoughts were in the comments below. I'm pretty tired. I felt like I wanted to push through this to get to the end of the story because everything was going on. So I really kind of pushed into the late in the night. So, but, you know, comment below what you think of the story, and if you enjoyed it, what you think compared to the other ones. Maybe your own thoughts and theories in the comments below. And with all that being said, peace.